me, can I ask you a question?
Sorry, I'm hurrying.
Oh, sorry.
Hi, can I ask you a quick question?
I guess so.
Yeah. Nope.
I do not.
Yes?
Yes.
Oh.
Not really.
Yes, as of recently.
So, do you consider yourself a New Yorker?
No.
Yes.
Why?
Born and raised here. Oh yeah, I was born and raised here, so. Well, since I was born and raised in New York.
Because I've lived here for so long. I just moved here like a year ago, so it took me about a year to feel like
I'm not from here, and I've only been here a year.
Consider yourself a New Yorker?
Yes.
Why?
Because I've been hit by enough cabs. I live in Oregon.
So not yet?
I don't know. I think I've lived here longer than a year, but I already feel like one, so I have no idea.
10 years.
At least 5 years. No, if you're a New Yorker, you're a New Yorker the minute you get here.
Nah, you can't come to New York. You gotta be born here.
I mean, I really don't think there's a time frame for that. I think it's more like you just gotta feel the city. You gotta feel like you're a part of it. It's easy to do it too, you know, if you're into the nightlife and all that, you can definitely do it. But it's a role, there's a responsibility with being a New Yorker, so I think so.
What makes a New Yorker?
Oh my God.
Cocaine every night.
I don't know. I can't call it.
Sharing
I'm
needles.
from Cleveland. I'm from Cleveland, Ohio. I think it's more of a mentality than actual living state.
Living here for a certain amount of time and just knowing how to deal with like the hustle and bustle and getting around and basically just knowing your way around and how to deal with certain shit in the city. What is a New Yorker? A New Yorker is
Someone who's fluent to the ways of Manhattan.
busy.
Someone who's fast-paced and can keep up with everything. Knows where everything is, even when they don't know exactly where they are. Good direction.
Part of the community.
Someone who has resided in New York City.
Person that's free. The expression, the attitude, that we have a different type of survival mechanism built within us. You know, we gotta get it by any means. So, especially in this concrete jungle, it's fucking ridiculous. Everything's expensive and you gotta be on top of your game.
What was the question?
What do you think is a New Yorker?
A New Yorker. Okay, since I'm from Mexico, probably this is going to be a little harsh for them, but I think sometimes New Yorkers are a little rough on people because it's such a multicultural area. So I don't know, like people is so focused on the work and pay expenses of living here that they don't actually have like the social life that I can get in Mexico. Like I can hang out every week with a lot of friends and stuff like that. And here, your social group goes smaller, probably to 5 friends or something like that. Yeah, like not bad. So I think New Yorkers can be a little antisocial. But when you actually stop and talk to them, like they can open. But a New Yorker, I think, it would never stop and like talk to you. Like you actually have to approach like the New Yorkers.
Okay. So what is a New Yorker then?
I mean, New Yorkers, they're always open to a lot of things. Most New Yorkers are nice. They're not as mean as everybody thinks they are. So. Yeah, I mean, just creative, constantly on the move. That's what we are. We move quick.
New York can do many different things. You can be an a-hole. I don't know. I don't know what else to say.
So, what would you say to somebody who wants to become a New Yorker? What would you have to do?
Go on to www.becomeanewyorker.com
Right.
and register for your social security number.
Then
You gotta give me $2,000.
get you an apartment, it's 50% of the annual rent.
You gotta give me $2,000.
There's no place like it. I have friends all over the world and they tell me all the time, there's no place like New York. So, and that's the thing, if you can make it here, you can make it anywhere. That's a fact. So.
Do you consider yourself a New Yorker?
If you're typical, you'd be from Arizona.
It's a great city, you know, you just can't get caught up in all the drama around it.
What makes you